Alright, what's up YouTube? What we're doing here, we're putting together the Cattlemen 29-inch grill and smoker. Now, there aren't any instructions, and yes, it's a crappy cell phone video, but I figured I'd put a video out there. So, a few things. You gotta make sure these colors line up. They don't tell you anything about that in the instructions. In your first step, when you're setting this frame up, make sure that these bolts right there, I don't know if you can see it well, face that way towards the barrel, so that the hug, you see they're hugging the barrel, those holes, so that these bolts will go in. They don't tell you anything about that. If you put this together wrong, when you're screwing all this stuff together, these braces, these cross braces right here, you're gonna have to take it all apart. The other thing, it's a million screws with this, so I'm using the wall drill, but it's a 10mm bolt on the back, so you need a 10mm wrench, or it's just an 8mm bolt, but 10mm wrench, and you gotta be careful with the drill. The screws are soft. Luckily, they're also flathead, they're flat end Phillips. You get that Phillips on there, it's gonna start eating it away and stripping it. So just go soft. After a while, I figured out the torque on it, and did not strip it as bad. Alright, we'll be back to you with the rest. The other thing, just to, I read a lot of reviews on this before we got it, and one thing they said was, it doesn't come with a washer, it just comes with this clip. The problem is, this will bang against that clip, and if you ever work on big equipment, you always have, when you use a cotter pin, you always have a washer. So, I just had some washers in the drawer, put them on. And just so you can see, guys, there's a ton of parts. It came comboed in a box, doesn't look too heavy. There's a reason it was heavy. It was all apart. So we'll get this together. If you're got some mechanical aptitude, it's probably gonna take you an hour to 2 hours. It's a lot of pieces, and just reading it and making sure everything's right. And how much beer you have, and cigar breaks and all that. There's tons of screws. Alright, we'll be back. We're gonna put this firebox together. Alright, so the firebox, let's put this together. It took some time. The main thing to know here is, don't tighten any of these perimeter bolts until they're all in, because these bolts, most of them have these sort of threaded inserts that are here, but these top ones have nuts, and you're gonna have to persuade some of these holes, because this is pretty thin metal here. You're gonna have to persuade it to get these screws in, and then these top three have nuts right here, so you got to put nuts on the back and just go with a wrench and a screw. The rest are all they have these threaded inserts there that they pre-threaded. The only thing to tell you is here, this will help you. So basically, this front piece right here, you put it on first, you just screw this one in. Don't put any other screws on. Then these sides will go on, okay? And you'll see that this has elongated holes under here. Has elongated holes under here, so that you can set this over that insert, and then it screws in. Now the only other thing here too is, do not put a screw in here, and do not put a screw in here, and the same on the back, until this top is on. Because what's going to go on there is, this top's going to go over, and you're going to have to put these holes. I had put them on, I had to back them out, put the top on, then re-screw them. Another thing again, just watch out with your torque setting on here. If you're using a drill like me, I'm using the wall 18 volt. I mean, I found that a number 7 torque setting's good. Most of the bolts are good, but these screws are soft, man. There isn't even much strength behind it. So, all right, people, here it is, the Rivergrille Cattlemen 29-inch, fully assembled. Took me about 2 hours once I got going. Main thing is, don't be too fast to tighten. You're gonna have to back out some screws. If you screw any screws up, like I showed you before, one place you can switch them if you want the outsides to look good. Got some spots where the firebox attaches. There's one of the screws right there. Screwed the head up, so you'll just put it there. You'll never see it. The other thing is there are no extra screws. You will use every screw. Quality. The metal's a little thin, like I said. Not too bad, but hey, this was a $100 grill. I have a Weber kettle grill. The Weber finish is better, heavier metal. But for what you're getting for $100, the Oklahoma Joes I've seen, the Charboros I've seen, the Char Grillers I've seen, the dual ones, it's just about the same. Nice firebox right there for one of these style grills. Got this. So, like I said, $100, not too bad. Like I said, just check it out. It's not not a horrible grill. Definitely worth $100. I don't know how many seasons it'll last. A few seasons. Might have to nail it with some spray bomb grill paint after a year or two. I could see it rusting. I would say as far as cheap smokers grill go, it's a nice little grill. Till you get to like the Smoky Mountains with the Webers, that's probably the next step up. Some of your Acorn grills, definitely not a green egg, but not a bad little grill for $100. Looks like put some ribs on there. Be good to go. Thanks guys, just wanted to show this because I saw that there were no others out there like it. So again, Rivergrille, $99 special, Home Depot, 2 hours to put together. Not bad.